what happened
right in the chin.
Like,
It was like mortifying.
Hi, this is Mindy Roberts from themommyblog.net. Today I've got a safety question for you. And no, it's not the usual safety questions we've been fielding. What do you do when somebody else's kid gets hurt on your watch?
So a couple weeks ago, we hosted a New Year's Eve bash. Well, Paige and I hosted a PG-rated teen girl New Year's Eve bash, no boys allowed, and the girls had a great time up until about midnight, and then I went to bed, and then they had a really good time. It ended up where one of the girls had snuck in a fifth of 151 rum and some triple sec, and they proceeded to drink that all in about 2.5 hours and were just wasted.
First of all, if my 15-year-old daughter was drinking at your house, I would be livid. And I would be mad at you because it's much easier to be mad at you than at my daughter. But then a month later, you'd probably get a phone call from me and I would probably apologize saying, you know, I was so upset with my daughter, and it's scary to be upset.
I have been in a situation where I almost broke someone else's kid. And it was awesome because I was being paid to take care of the kid. I was nannying at the time. And the little guy was just learning how to walk, of course, so he was falling down constantly, as they do. He hit his head hard on non-yielding objects, not one time, but 2 times. And the first one was like a cabinet door and then like the coffee table or something. And it was just that exact thing, like the no.
Having to call all those parents to tell them I was home and all those girls got wasted was mortifying.
Jan, today's your lucky day. I'm gonna make you feel better. When my son was, I think he was 4 or 5, he had a friend over who was on the spectrum and very delayed in speech with a severe milk allergy. And it was just very specific food that he could eat because this allergy was so severe. I gave the kids their food. One of their treats was Oreos, and he was eating Oreos, and I went to the bathroom. When I came back, her child was drinking a glass of milk because my husband was like, well, you can't drink Oreos without milk. The child doesn't speak. My husband has given him milk. He's drinking milk. He's foaming at the mouth. There's spit coming out of his mouth.
See, Jen, don't you feel better? Jessica almost killed someone else's kid. That is my worst nightmare, the allergy thing. Holy crap.
They took their kid and they went to the emergency room and they asked us to pay the ER bill, and I think that was fair. But the reality is that if you have kids at your house enough, often enough, the accidents will happen.
My best friend here in the neighborhood is French. She has the most adorable little boy. He was 4 years old at the time and he'd never seen baseball. So I said, Melly, I'll take him to a game. It'll be fun. Just as he's biting into this scrumptious huge hamburger, a foul ball comes and slaps him right in the chin, knocks him over. And I remember looking at him as he's screaming. All I could think was that was the biggest bite of hamburger I have ever seen. I mean, it was like a bird, like, ah!
The collective care thing comes with the collective guilt. Anytime parents look away because they think you've got their kid at a wedding or something, you just feel like, oh, this kid is gonna walk into the pool and it's gonna be on me, you know?
So what do you do if someone gets hurt on your watch? You have to be the Good Samaritan, you have to do something.
Join the Momversation at momversation.com.